Hey, it's Alex at Motoroso.com, your dedicated auto parts marketplace. Today we're in the studio and we're going to be doing a build walk around with our 2015 Ford Mustang GT that got built for the SEMA show. Now we built this in partnership with Ford and our friend Chris over at Mad Industries. The car is beautiful and there's a ton of great modifications. Can't wait to show you around. Here at the rear of the vehicle, we can get a close-up shot of our rear valence and exhaust tips. The exhaust is a cat-back dual exhaust system with 3-inch pipes that run all the way through an X-pipe and dual mufflers to these black ceramic 4.5-inch tips. The system is made by Gibson and they claim that it adds 32 horsepower and 34 foot-pounds of torque, which is a big gain, and we can't verify because we put in a supercharger at the same time, but we have zero reason to doubt that because Gibson knows what the they're doing. We can also see the rear part of the body kit here. We can see the bumper extension, which we wrapped with the KPMF film, and the center part of the rear valence, which got the gloss black paint. The spoiler also got the gloss black paint, and it's actually got a pretty fat surface area to actually produce a little downforce. From this side view, you can now see just how aggressive the stance and the look of this Mustang is, thanks in large part due to that AirDesign Body Kit. We just covered the rear, now you can see the side valence and the whole front end. The vehicle also sits on Eibach 2-inch lowering springs, so that brings it down a bit, and then the Rotiform 21-inch wheels tuck up into the wheel well very, very nicely. The wheels are Rotiform SPFs, 21 by 10 in the rear, 21 by 9 up front. They are 3-piece forged aluminum wheels. They're coated with Candy Coat Red, which is a clear coat, has a brushed aluminum finish underneath, and the lip of the rim is gunmetal gray. The brakes behind the wheels are the Wilwood Aero 4 with the emergency brake caliper in the rear, and the Aero 6 up front, which is the 6-piston caliper. The vehicle is vinyl wrapped. It's a KPMF vinyl wrap. The color is matte pearlescent white. It's one of the things we get the most questions about. On the interior, we didn't go too crazy, but we think it's the little details that make a really big difference. For the seat covers, we went with Roadwire brand leather seat covers, which are a direct replacement for the stock seat covers and retain the stock seat frame, as well as the functionality of the side airbag, which obviously pretty important. For a little custom touch, before we put the seat covers on, we took them down to a local embroidery shop and we had them embroider the Motoroso logo right in the backrest. And the color combination that you're seeing here is black leather and the color 600 red, really bright poppy red. For an additional custom touch, Chris over at Mad Industries took off the stock trim piece, which is a sort of a carbon fiber look silver color, and he sanded it down a little bit and hit it with 5 coats of tinted clear coat, which give it a inexpensive but really nice custom look. For the audio system, we wanted quality over quantity. We didn't want a bunch of 12-inch subwoofers booming down the road, so we went with a Focal audio system, 4 6.5-inch coaxial speakers, 2 in the doors and 2 in the rear deck lid, as well as a single 8-inch subwoofer custom mounted in the rear deck lid. And the result is a crisp, clean audio system with just enough bass to make the hairs on the back of your neck tickle. One of the details I really like about what Chris at Mad Industries does with his builds is he'll take off things like the window trim and the mirrors, he'll sand them down, and he'll give them a gloss black coat, which really makes all the difference. That little detail, you wouldn't think it makes such a huge difference, but it really, really does. And up front here, we can see just how aggressive the look is of the AirDesign Body Kit. Now that's a 3-piece body kit. It includes the nose and bumper, which is all one piece, the lip, and then even an air splitter that goes down even lower than it is here. Now, we have this Mustang set up really low on those 2-inch lowering springs from Eibach. And with the splitter on there, we were dragging this thing on everything. So ultimately we decided to take it off because we didn't want to destroy it or rip the rest of the bumper off. But it was a bit of a loss because it looked fantastic with that lower splitter. The lower lip we painted gloss black, we wrapped the rest of the bumper, and then we removed the wrap from around those horizontal air veins to give us a great combination of finishes. Now under the hood of our Mustang, we've got the Roush Phase 1 Supercharger kit. When it comes to Mustang performance, you can't go wrong with Roush. This is a bolt-on Roush style supercharger kit that bumps the horsepower from 435 stock to 670 horsepower and 545 foot-pounds of torque. If you'd like to know more about the supercharger kit, check out our specific video where we dive into a lot more detail. Now, at $7,000, this Phase 1 supercharger is an incredible value. It's 50 state legal, and it includes a 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty if it gets installed by an authorized tech. It's also worth mentioning, it doesn't have that supercharger whine at idle, and that helps not to attract any unwanted attention. All right, that is our build overview video for our Motoroso Mustang, our 2015 Ford Mustang GT that we built for SEMA. We hope you thought that was helpful. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. When you're ready to shop for your parts, check out the Motoroso Marketplace at motoroso.com/shop, where you can browse hundreds of thousands of the top name brand products in the automotive aftermarket, sold by trusted vendors that we have carefully selected. They offer great prices and the shipping is always free. Thanks for watching.